Good evening, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, hopping on quickly as always. Little bit of a chat today about your bowels. I've had a couple of Muslims earlier on this morning, who are on week 4, I think, of plan, who are noting that their bowel movements aren't as regular as what they used to be. So just wanted to reiterate, obviously, it is a common side effect of being on plan, that you might notice that your bowel movements are less frequent, not quite as much coming out. Some people will suffer with constipation as well when they're on plan. Now, that's normally just because of the volume of food that you're eating is significantly less than what it was before. Plus, you're also not getting that water in. So with normal, regular, conventional food, most of it's got quite a good chunk of water in there as well. So by not consuming that, you're actually reducing the water level. So that's why it's really, really important that when you're on plan, you do get your 2¼ litres of fluid in per day. If you want to push that up a little bit, by all means, that is absolutely fine. But also, yeah, all new starters on step 1 and step 2, I will give a pot, should have been prepped, get a pot of the Cambridge Fibre. Now, this is just fibre, it is just a preventative. It just helps to keep the bowels going a little bit as well whilst you're on plan, especially on the lower steps. The higher steps, it's not really a problem because you're eating more conventional food. But basically, yeah, I always give those new starters on the lower step to those. And normally by the time you've got through that tub, your body's kind of used to consuming less food, so it doesn't normally struggle as much. If you are suffering with constipation, it's important that if you were taking the fibre, that you now come off the fibre. Speak to your pharmacist about getting some kind of laxative or stool softener just to help that movement through. Once things have cleared, that is the time to then go back on the fibre just to help with the bulk movement. But until you've had that clear out, don't take the fibre. Yeah. You know, it's fibre, it's not there as a laxative or digestive aid. So yeah, really, really important. So keep the fluid up, keep your products spaced out throughout the day, maybe a little bit of gentle abdominal massage, warm baths, lots of walking, things like that can naturally help just to reduce that constipation as well. But yeah, always speak to me about it. Honestly, I speak to a lot of people about poo. A lot of people about time of the month, medication, menopause, things that honestly people are embarrassed to talk about. I can assure you, I speak to people about it day in, day out. So do not worry about saying anything unusual. It's very rare that somebody says anything and I'm like, I've never heard that before. So yeah, honestly, don't be worried about talking to me about absolutely anything. Honestly, yeah, I've heard it all before. So use the fibre when you start plan, keep your products spaced out, plenty of water. If you do start suffering with constipation, that's when you need to be speaking to the pharmacist about getting a stool softener or a laxative. Okay, take care, guys, and I will see you soon.